Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. And it looks like the class I played least recently of these choices is actually Mage, so let's see if we can get a solid Mage run. I'm a sucker for the Servant of Calamos, so I'm going to try again to get the Elementals. Sucker for the Servant of Calamos, I'm going to try again to get the Elementals. I don't think you count. Not over Frozen Clone. Frozen Clone is awesome. Breath of Cindergrosa is pretty solid too, but this guy's pretty good. I'm a big fan of Kooky Chemist. I think I'm gonna take the Kooky Chemist. Spellweaver as a I've got two dragon. No, not dragons. I've got two elementals. Duh. No. Okay. Do I take the arcane? You know, I was gonna take the Spellweaver because I'm a mage, but it's still really expensive in it. And since I need the elementals to make these Servants of Calamos awesome, I'm gonna take the arcane anomaly. And it is a first turn play, of which I often have few. You guys don't actually count as elementals with all your freezing crap. He has a spell freeze a random enemy, and you're just a 2/6 that gives me a mirror image. I don't know if I have enough spells to fuel this guy. This is just giving me a lot more stuff. So I think I'm going to take this. Just more stats. Taking Abomination seems like a bad plan. Ancient Mage, not great. Corpse Raiser. I certainly don't have anything yet that cares too much about that. I mean, it's a solid ability. Ancient Mage is just too much of a pain in it. Let's take this. I don't take him often enough. Don't get much use. I really like Kooky Chemist, but I should have some big things too. So Boulder Fist. I need the elementals, and you're not that great, and I find you kind of overcosted. Even though every time my opponent plays it, I'm like, ugh. But yeah. Okay, you are an awesome elemental. We're definitely taking you. Holy crap. You are an awesome elemental. So we're definitely taking you. Holy crap. You are awesome. Oh, sorry. You're a very, very good secret. Although you're really good early play too, and I don't have that many cheap cards, but that many cheap cards. You're super really good. Over Mirror Entity, though? Mirror Entity is harder to control. Like, I find Frozen Clone, even if you get something cheap-ass, you're still tending to get pretty good value out of it. Because they play like a minion with weak stats for the Mirror Entity, but if it's got a Battle Cry, it's going to be good with the Frozen Clone anyway. And if they play something as big, well, that's going to be good with the Frozen Clone anyway. Mirror Entity is obviously super strong because you get it right away and yours gets to attack first, but I think I'm going to take the Fallen Sun Cleric. I don't get those often enough, and they're really good. This is more elementals, and it's also a way to kill minions, because I don't have enough spells that kill minions yet. I didn't really take the guys that care a lot about just casting a lot of spells. However, I think I should still take Frozen Clone over that crap. Or Frost Nova over that crap. You know what I mean? You're still a garbage secret. You are pretty strong. Like, this is okay, but you're just better. Even though your taunt is conditional. I want that Arcane Explosion. I don't have the spell damage, but I like to be able to kill things. You're an elemental, but you're also a terrible elemental. You're like a crap elemental. So let's take Arcane Intellect. I've already got probably a functional number of elementals in here. You count the Flame guys are giving me one and stuff, but I still would like more. That said, you're a pretty good compromise. You're spell damage, and you're giving me a decent-sized early-game minion. You are still one of my hated RNG foes, whereas you are definitely on my side, and you count as an elemental. Hooray! Double end of turn effects. Very cool card, not really a strong arena card. It'd be unusual for it to be very good. This guy, you have to have a lifesteal minion in your hand, so obvious choice in this row. Missiles are good. I've got some cheap guys now. I'm not going to worry about that so much. So we'll take another rock, because they're kick-ass. I'm going to take this Mirror Entity, even though the Valkyr is actually pretty solid a lot of the time. Death Speaker is very good. Having Arcane Missiles to blow things up would also be nice. I haven't got that much spell damage yet. And by yet, probably ever. I'm probably just not going to end up with that much. Let's take the Death Speaker. It's another minion. Arcane Missiles is random. Glacial Mysteries, one of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. It thins your deck and stuff. This is a cool, awesome card, but I've passed up too many secrets, even though I've got one really good one. No, I've got two good secrets, but obviously that's going to be worse than Kabbalah's Tome in this deck. Just flat, hands down. Bad. I don't like you because you're RNG-ness, and just give me the spell. You are... Oh, the spell damage would be pretty good. How much spell damage do I have now? Arcane. This loves her. Flame Geyser, and not a lot of other spells, like the Arcane Missiles, but we're just going to take the Mastodon because it's big. I'm going to take this guy because he's awesome. I'm going to take the book because it just gives me a card, and you have a bad drawback, and I don't care about you that much in this deck. Or usually any deck. Should I take a Frost Nova or some weak dude? If this guy counted as an elemental, I would probably take him, but he doesn't, so bite me. After 2 other minions for this to get adapt. I don't know how often that's going to happen, but he is cheap. Let's just take the Frost Nova, even though I don't have a Flame Strike to lead them into. I don't have enough secrets for the Glacial Mysteries. I think this actually takes them out, so if I've drawn them, it's not even going to work. That's really unfortunate. I guess we're going with the Hydra. Hydra's kind of strong, but, risky. This deck has some strong stuff. It has a reasonable chance to get the elemental thing. I really got to count so I know what's going on. 1, 2. This counts as an elemental, basically. 3, 4, 5. I'm only going to count that as 1 because there's only 1 card. 6. Okay. 7, because I'm counting one of them will work for the other. So I have 7 elementals in here to try and trigger out one of these guys. That's a good percentage of the deck, I should be able to get those to work this time, unlike some of the previous times. The Arcane Missiles are kind of big and scary. I really wish I had Flame Strikes, and I don't. But there's a fair amount of good stuff in here, so let's see what happens. Yeah. I don't know. No Flame Strikes. I got 2 Frost Novas to set things up for the Flame Strikes I don't have. That's always great. I'm not really super fond of those or Frost Novas. I mean, they weren't in great rows. I don't think I was valuing them super high. I was just valuing the other cards pretty low. Okay, the Flame Geyser is great. I've got Elementals at the wazoo. I'm not taking a starting hand Frost Nova, even though I'll probably just get an expensive minion. No, I got a really good one. Okay. Now, if I play him first, then if I do this turn 2, he's going to get an extra hit point, which is kind of cool. Is it super relevant? I mean, I could just cast the book right away, so I guarantee to get a thing, because playing this guy and then Flame Geyser works really well if my opponent plays something with 2 hit points, but no, I should probably try this. I can Babbling Book whenever. I mean, I've got such cheap cards already, it's not like I need another cheap card. So let's do this. If you play something with 1 hit point, I shoot it. If you play something with 2 hit points, I blast it, and my guy gets another hit point. And yeah, we'll go from there. If you play nothing, then I hit you for 2, and what? Do I shoot for 1 or play this? Probably play the book. The book still just gives me more board presence, even though it's not using my mana as efficiently. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what I get from the book. You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell. I mean, Ice Block really good. It's just not helping in the short term. Okay, do you do nothing or do you do something? I'm assuming you're doing something now. Probably coin out something or... Okay. I guess that was a hurtful, grievous bite in some fashion. I can't do anything really useful, so why don't you just play the Secrets guessing game for the next half hour? It's going to take 2 or 3 turns to sort out what that is. So now he's got to deal with that crap because he doesn't know there's an ice block that's just going to sit inert for half the game. He's got to worry about all the different permutations. I wish this was my frozen clone. I would have loved to get a frozen clone of that. And actually, this would be terrible. Like, really, really bad. Flip it into a 4-2, and then it just, like, kills him. That's awesome. So now if I had... Yeah, but this is not working out right. Yeah, so you've disqualified a lot of possible secrets. You know it's not a frozen clone, or vaporize, or ice armor. You're just doing free damage on me, although your army's not that great. You know what? You're actually a good draw for right now.
You look very familiar.
Maybe a waste of that spell, but if the mana worked out, and they're like, let's do it. Maybe we can set something up now. I can +1/+1 one of those things if it's alive, or who knows what. Okay. I could just Kooky Chemist that thing and shoot it. Getting this out would be nice. I'm not killing any of your crap, and you got that random 2 damage. How much do I care about the random 2 damage? Kooky Chemist and flip that thing feels really good. Let's do that.
What delicious spider is
Yeah, I don't care if he takes 2 damage. Her job is to be out there and, like, inflict damage on weak minions, so taking 2 on her, even though it's preemptive, seems fine. Okay, then what? A buffed Bone Drake. Not fantastically awesome for me. Frost Nova, so I could delay some shit, and then what? +1/+1 my guy. This I'm gonna do this for the metagame reasons more than anything else, because that should worry my opponent about how I'm softening up your crap. And I am going to +1/+1 you.
Join me.
Yeah, okay. You're not actually going to worry about it as much. The Frost Nova was really just freezing one thing. It's not that great. Fair enough. Ouch. Okay, please stop playing gigantically fat things. It's not helping. Oh, where were you last turn? If that instead of the Frost Nova would have been pretty good. Okay. Do I Cabalis's home now? That's a really passive move. I can blow that guy up if I use my 4/4 and my Flame Geyser.
I wonder.
Alright, let's blow him up and play the Ogre. It's not great, but it'll have to do.
Have another dose.
Kind of inconvenient because it just trades with that stupid Drake, but... And I'm out of good stuff, but I'm going to get a bunch of spells at least from the Cabalist's Tome. My opponent has a lot of cards, and I'm not accomplishing much. My accomplishment so far is I have an ice block, basically. So many cards. And wow, you get to blow that up for free. That sucks. I mean, not a power army, but I'm still just so behind. Oh, I can play that. This guy's gonna get killed really fast, but I could start freezing shit. I wish I had that earlier. Okay, Pyroblast and Molten Reflection, those are pretty good. The Volcanic Potion, eh. I mean, it's actually good too, but it's not helping me as much right this second. I shoot and freeze you. Yes, my hero power freezes shit while this guy's out. That's awesome. Where are my Servants of Kalamos? I gained a Pyroblast from that thing. I only have to do another 12 damage. No, it's going to be more than that because of stupid barkeep there, but still. It does significantly reduce the life differential I have to achieve. Ah, damn it.
Let the pain speak to me.
Excuse me. At this point, my opponent's probably figured out that I've got an Ice Block. Seeker's not doing anything, although, I don't know. Maybe they've been holding back on spells because they figured it's probably a counterspell at this point. I got a Servant of Kalamos. Now, the fact that I played an elemental previous turn, not that big a surprise. I played a lot of elementals. I could do 3 damage to all minions first, but my opponent would draw 2 cards, and it's not going to put him over or anything. It would soften this guy up some. That's a lot of spells to play. I wish I had some spell damage out there first. 1 point of spell damage would make this much better, and I could have 2 things. You're going to draw those cards anyway. Let's take out those guys. Let's see what I get from him. Blaze Caller seems pretty solid. Steam Surger actually also really good. I'm going to take the Blaze Caller because it's bigger, but honestly, the Steam Caller is also very, very good. It's almost as big, and for the same amount of mana, I would get to do 2 damage to something, but it's kind of separate. Give me another craft elemental in my hand, but eh. Well, now I wish I'd done a Steam Surger because he would kill that, whereas I'm probably going to end up wasting Buddy's 5 damage on it. No, I'm going to waste his 5 damage on that, it looks like. I could give this taunt, but it'll just get killed by that, so that's kind of crap. So I guess we're going to waste his tremendous power to blow up that stupid thing. And we're going to play this. Man, I have no idea how this is going to go down. If one of my guys is still alive at the end of turn, then I'm going to go Flame Elemental, Nesting Rock with Taunt, duplicate the Nesting Rock probably. I kind of figured that's what you were going to do, but that 6 damage puts you really close to the death line with this thing. That's also a big minion. Oh, Mastodon! I could be copying a Mastodon. Mastodon's going to take damage before it gets copied. But these get their asses kicked, so yeah, let's Mastodon it up. This is getting nuts. My opponent has so many cards, I'm really worried that crazy stuff's going to start happening. But I only need to do about 6 more damage. And then have a whole turn. God damn, that sucks. Wow, does that suck. No, I'm going to have to use that defensive Pyroblast, probably. God damn, that sucks. I was so close. I mean, I can make 2 of these. That would have been useful earlier. Can I just get by with double nesting rocks? I'm going to try. I should have played it on the other side. This is a mess. This is going to be rough. I am getting shot, like, Hunter Power every turn will kill me pretty fast. The Ice Block only buys 1 turn. Now, if I can kill his stupid moat thingy, then I get back a Mammoth, which would be pretty awesome. I don't really want a Pyroblast for that if I don't have to, though. But what else am I going to get to kill that? I don't have that much in here that kills things. Okay, that's okay if they're not getting buffed. That sucks. But it doesn't actually kill me that much faster. It just sucks in terms of board position. Okay. Alright. Man. Okay, well I can go 1, 2, 3, and then get back my... So we're good, in general. I don't know if we're winning good, but we're generally not too bad. Mammoth. Taunt up. Frozen Clone. I'm going to save my elemental poop. I've played a lot of elementals. I got to save this in case I draw the other Servant of Kalamos. Okay. So my opponent plays a minion. I get 2 copies of it, which is great because I don't have many cards. You wasted my shit, you dick. You were saving that just to burn out my shit, my good secret. So fair enough. But now, again, I only have to do 6 damage-ish. Okay. Ysera, that's really bad, and also survives Pyroblast. God damn it. Oh, wait, you don't have taunt. Oh no! I can only Pyroblast you down to 1. I've got an ice block. I'm going to get him down to 1, and I have an ice block. So, one hopes that means I win. For all I know, he might even try and, like, Ysera for the tie, which obviously won't work if I ice block. Dude, this is still kind of tense. Technically, he could have a flare, which would utterly screw me. Wow, that would really screw me if my plan wasn't to shoot you for 1. What would actually screw me is gaining a hit point. And, like, that would be a very impressive play if you could gain 1 hit point somehow. And Ysera for the tie? No? Okay. The Ice Block plus the Pyroblast was pretty close to a guaranteed win, but it really, really wasn't because there were all kinds of things that could technically happen. Among them, my opponent gaining a single point of health from anything, which would have made my life a lot more difficult. He did fail to kill me. Like, he failed to trigger the Ice Block, so that actually improved my odds somewhat, but yeah. That Geist would have been pretty scary if I wasn't already winning by, like, Frost Mageness. Okay, 1 win in a bag, so we'll just have to see how much farther I can get next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.